Just like that, it is another Thursday night. I hope we are all having a fantastic week. It is Friday Eve, and hopefully y'all can hear me. So y'all let me know in the comments if y'all can hear me. I'm streaming on YouTube and on Facebook. So for those of you who are in Facebook land, hello, good evening. How are you? Hello, good evening. How is everyone in YouTube land? I hope everyone is doing well. It's Thursday, y'all. It's Thursday. So, what is everyone up to this beautiful Thursday night? So, while we wait for a few more people to jump in, I'm going to check on Facebook and make sure this is streaming over there and doing what it needs to do. Let's see. It's there. It's in Facebook. I can see myself in Facebook. Let's see. Let's turn the audio down so we don't get no backlash, y'all. So that way I can see comments that are going on in Facebook and I can see comments that are going on over here in YouTube land. I hope everyone is having a great night. Scott McNeil already, y'all know, every week. First one in the chat, throwing in those dirty pineapples with some ghost and some pumpkins. And I got a new cup that I'm drinking out of tonight, so I'm going to show y'all that. Robin in the house, Cameron Hawkins, Chuck Spencer, the Moonlight Adventures. What is going on, Jocelyn Chastity? I hope you're having a fantastic night. And the one and only Julie Thomas in the house. Julie, I did not forget you. I have a pin, and it's getting ready to come. It's going to leave Florida tomorrow and make its way to you. So you don't have to worry about that. That will be on its way to you sometime tomorrow. Tess Amon in the house. What's going on, Tess? I hope you're having a great night. Yes, Tess, the dirty pineapples. Now listen, me, Scott, and Chuck were talking yesterday, and they threw in a new shirt idea that I am absolutely in love with. I just have to find a company that'll be able to produce it. And I've been doing some research today, and I'm hoping to be able to get this shirt made. It's a great shirt. It's a funny shirt, and I'm hoping to have a prototype out very, very soon. So that is that. But I wanted to talk to everybody tonight about what's going on next with me, right? Like, I've been home for almost a month now, and it's too long. I'm itching to get on a ship. I'm itching to get away. I need to go on a cruise. I don't care if it's a 3-day, 2-day, 1-day. I don't care if someone sends me a canoe and just lets me float around the creek. I need to go on the water. Tess, do me a favor. Send me a private message, and I will get you a pin. So send me a message with your address, and I'll get it mailed out to you. But I need to get on a ship, and I really need to go and be surrounded by water, because you know what they say, right? Like, when you surround yourself by water, you're less stressed. And even though I live in Florida, I still need to be surrounded by more water. So preferably a cruise ship or a boat. I don't care if it's a shrimp boat, crab boat, lobster boat. I just need to be on a boat somewhere. And I think there's a lag because I'm streaming in 2 places. So I think that might be an issue. And I'm hardwired to the internet. So Spectrum, if you're listening in the live stream, Spectrum, I need y'all to up the bandwidth here in Florida and give us better internet. But yes, I do. I need to get on another cruise very, very soon. But let's talk, right? Let's talk real. So I'm super stoked. I'm on the Carnival Jubilee for New Year's. It's the second sailing. I was originally scheduled on the Transatlantic. However, we all know how that went. That got canceled. Well, I've been stressing over the fact of who the cruise director is going to be, with this being a ship that's going to home port in Texas. I was so hoping it was Kendall Fire. And yesterday it was announced that Kendall Fire will be the inaugural cruise director for the Carnival Jubilee. So I'm super stoked for that. I can't wait to get on that ship and get to experience that with the Fire fam. Not only is she going to be there, but Jason and Elisa from EECC will be on the same sailing, so I'll get to hang out with them for a little bit as well. And of course, you know, my boy Scott, my boy Cameron, they'll be with me. I know Tess is on that sailing as well, so if you haven't booked it, I suggest you book it and come spend New Year's in the middle of the ocean, because that's what all us cool cats are doing this year. That's what we're all doing this year. Yes, no lies detected. I'm telling you, water, I need to be surrounded by water. So that's for sure. And Spectrum equals rectum. Listen, man, the internet is It's trash. Like, I'm not going to hold it. The internet is absolutely trash. I use smart TVs for everything, and there's times where I can't even watch TV. But that's what I wanted to talk about. What is coming up next for me? What's coming up next for me is the Carnival Glory out of New Orleans in October. So I'm 66 days away from my next sailing. Now, this is a long gap, right? So I haven't really had such a long gap. But it's there. It is what it is. If I can't get on another ship before then, that is my next adventure. The Carnival Glory out of New Orleans for Halloween. Sailing to Jamaica, Grand Cayman, and Cozumel, Mexico. Chuck, I appreciate you dropping that in the chat over there on Facebook, my brother. Tess says, yes, see you on the Jubilee. Not happy about Kendall. She's okay. Just prefer others. And I prefer Kendall. Kendall is a sweetheart. She's amazing. She's funny. And this will be the first time I actually sail with her as a cruise director. So anytime I've sailed with her prior, it's been part of the fun squad. But it'll be good. It'll be fun. I did the Glory last year and was pleasantly surprised. Really liked it. Yeah, this will be my first time on the Glory. I know some of the people I'm going with have been on it before, and they absolutely love the ship. But I'm going with a bunch of other creators. There's probably about 200 of us total that are going on that sailing. So it's going to be a good, nice trip and all that. How We Cruise is in the house. What's going on? I hope y'all are having a great night. It's Thursday and it's 10 o'clock. So, I mean, everybody should already be half lit. If not, you really need to take it up a notch. And Brian, if you're listening, no, I don't drink and drive. So be smart, drink at home, don't drive. Here's the new cup, y'all. Halloween season is upon us. I had to get the new Disney Halloween cup. Pumpkin Mickey. You can't really see the top because of the green screen, but it's like a teal color. But this is my new cup until November. This is what I'm going to be drinking all my drinks out of until November. And it's only water. That's really all I drink. Tess says she's half lit, got bored, and had some drinks. You don't need an excuse to have a drink, right? Everyone needs to have a little nightcap. Me, it's just water and clean energy. And again, you can't see that because it's green. Green screen changes it all around. But some cruise news, right? Let's talk about some cruise news. So Carnival announced that Kendall will be the cruise director. Matthew Boyd will be the entertainment director, but they also have released some new itinerary sailings for 2025. So Alaska is officially open for 2025. If you're looking to do any Alaska cruises, any Caribbean cruises, they're now available to book into late 2025. Josh, I hope you and Chastity have a good night, man. Get some sleep. I appreciate y'all for being here. Currently drinking my ketones thanks to Mike and more water. Yeah, bro, keep drinking them. Them ketones are great. Chef's kiss with energy, bro. That's what this is. That's pure therapeutic ketones, but it's a Big Apple. You just can't see it because of the green screen. My allergies have been killing me the last couple days. My eyes have been itchy. My nose has been running. I don't know what it is, but the last couple days it's absolutely been killing me. Anthony in the house. What's going on, brother? But yeah, so there's some sailings that have been released and open through Carnival into 2025. So that's a good thing. That's a plus. So anyone looking to do Alaska like me in 2025, you can now book them. And there has been some scuttlebutt about some cruise news. So Royal Caribbean raises more key prices on certain things, and a lot of people ain't going to be happy. But the one thing that caught my eye today was that Celebrity was charging for chocolate chip cookies. Chocolate chip cookies. Are you kidding me? $2 per cookie with a 20% gratuity, making it $2.40 per cookie. Now, I was a little, biased when they said they wanted to charge for pizza, right? So pizza is one of my favorite things, late night pizza. You want to get some pizza, you're going to charge for pizza. That's a little disappointing. But now we're talking about charging for chocolate chip cookies, $2.40 for a cookie. It's not going to stop me from cruising, but it's just one of those things that you're really trying to make people pay for a chocolate chip cookie. Like, I mean, come on now. It's really not that expensive to bake some cookies. You're always baking down in those kitchens. don't be charging people for chocolate chip cookies. And, celebrity's part of Royal. So maybe when they put that poll out, they got disappointed that people said they wouldn't pay for pizza and they decided to charge for cookies on their sister line. How dare you? How dare you charge me for a chocolate chip cookie when all I wanted was a nice warm glass of milk and a cookie before I went to sleep? Not cool at $2.40 for one chocolate chip cookie. Anyway, let me get down off my soapbox and talk about what I really wanted to talk about. So, Carnival Glory is what is next. Out of New Orleans. I'm flying in the day before, so I'm spending the day on Bourbon Street, getting some good food from New Orleans, and just living life. There's so many events that are scheduled, and I'm hosting a ton of events. So I've been slam packed with getting all of that done. But I want to know, would you participate in a third party, not necessarily Carnival's Halloween costume contest, but a hosted Halloween costume contest? And if you would, what would be your costume? So put your costumes in the chat so that way I can get some ideas on what I'm going to go as, because I have no idea what I'm doing yet. And let's see here. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Yes, free offers are running out soon. I looked in 2025 and there's really nothing good. At least not yet, anyway. Tess says, not a fan of Royal anyway. The 30 to 40% price hike is another reason not to sell with them. Absolutely. I mean, listen, everyone's got their number, right? And everyone's got their favorite. My favorite's always the next one that I'm going to be on. But Royal, it's just, I haven't sold them yet. And I'm like, man, charging for cookies, charging for this, charging for that. It's just another nickel and dime type thing. Cameron's saying his cruise offer expires on the 30th and he's hoping to get more. And Tess has 3 costumes set for her October cruise. What are they, Tess? Maybe I'll dress up as a woman. I don't know. Who knows? Do it for the vlog, right? Do it for the vlog. I don't know. I really don't know. I have a couple costumes that I've thought of over the last couple weeks, and I just really haven't set in stone what type of costume I wanted to have or what I wanted to dress as. Now I'm flying into New Orleans, right? So I'm not driving. I am flying Southwest, so I do get the luxury of having 2 bags at 50 pounds. But I really don't know. So I have so many things that I have to bring with me that I'm giving away, or for a raffle that we're hosting, or for the door decorating contest and all of that. So one suitcase is literally going to be every single thing that's getting put up, that's getting given away, that's being like the trophies and all that for the Halloween costume contest and all that stuff. So I haven't really figured it out because I want to be able to pack something that's not going to take up a lot of space. And I kind of want to pack something that I can just throw away at the end of the trip. I don't want to have to bring it home. So this is something I don't want to dump a ton of money into and then leave behind. But I've had some ideas. I'm just hoping that y'all can throw me your ideas and maybe I can pick one of those. And it's super, super easy. But my first one was going to be Bernie from Weekend at Bernie's. And then I was going to go as John Heald. And then I changed my mind. And I was going to go as a nightstand, a one night stand. And then I changed my mind. And I was going to go as a pineapple. And then I changed my mind. There's so many things I was going to do. And then I changed my mind. I'm not set on one specific thing yet. However, I do have a pineapple hat head cover. What do you want to call it? Pineapple cover, pineapple head cover. So she's going 20s with some authentic 20s jewelry and a hat, an inflatable rooster, and Havana Nights, like 50 Savannah. Now that will be cool. 50 Savannah, that'll be a cool thing, especially if you're cruising the Caribbean. That's like a whole vibe right there in itself, right? So, and Cuba is one of my like super, super favorite number one places that I want to go because it's like a place stuck in time. So that's definitely on my list. Julie said, love Scott's Bob Ross costume last year. Now, that was another one. I could do that. Scott's going as a pimp. So I could have been like one of his lady friends. But I don't know. I'm just stuck between like a rock and hard place, and I don't want to overpack, right? Like I want to keep it reasonable. I want to keep it cost effective so that way I can trash it at the end of the trip. And that's pretty much it. So like the John Heald costume, that would have been perfect because all I would have needed was suspenders, right? I'd wear slacks with a shirt and some suspenders and call it a day. So I don't know yet. We'll see. It's still up in the air. Cameron said, if you need to send me anything to pack in my suitcase, I can take my big one with me. Let me know. So I have an idea if I need to have anything brought, and I do appreciate that. But Scott's only about 7 hours from me. So if it comes to the point where I need to take extra, I would just pack up the car one day, go see Scotty, spend the night up in Panama City Beach, and then just give it to him and be like, bro, bring this whole thing with you when you come to New Orleans because he's driving in. So I can fill his whole car with stuff. Yeah. Yep. Pimp Scott Streetwalkers. Be one of Scott's streetwalkers. Nah, I don't know. I want to keep it family friendly, right? So I'm going to be out and about for pretty much the whole day. There's a big cabin tour that's going to happen on Halloween. So that's going to happen. The costume contest is happening on Halloween. So that'll be, I got to keep it a little family appropriate. Tess, you can never take too much, right? So I'm taking 2 big full suitcases, a carry-on, and a backpack. Woo! Don't lean back in the chair, y'all. 2 big suitcases, a carry-on, and a backpack is what I'm taking. And typically, it's usually 1 suitcase, a carry-on, and my backpack. But I want to try and eliminate, after this cruise, I want to try and eliminate the large suitcase and take everything in the carry-on. So that's the ultimate goal, especially with December. So I don't really want to have to overpack or take more than what I need, especially now. Like I know it's not a major perk, but being platinum, I get free laundry service. So it's just easier to pack less and just send it on out to get washed and then it'll come on back. But I got a pineapple hat. You want to see my pineapple hat? I'll show you my pineapple hat. Now, this is something that I'm probably going to wear on embarkation day, depending on how many drinks I have at the hotel prior to getting on the ship. But don't judge or laugh. I'm a pretty pineapple. Oh, man, I got to turn off the green screen. Hold on a second. Let's turn off the green screen so y'all can get full effect. Boom. I'm a pretty pineapple. Yeah. So I'm going to wear this on embarkation day and make fun of everybody as they get on the ship. It's fun, it's funny, and it's bringing the stigma away from what the pineapple actually means, unless somebody hangs me upside down by my feet and then I'm a upside down pretty pineapple. But that's what I'm going to wear on embarkation day, getting on the ship just to have fun with everybody. It was something that I seen at Spirit Halloween. I thought it was absolutely hilarious. And I was like, yes, I have to get this. This has to come with me. So for $7, Spirit stole me and made me buy the I'm a pretty pineapple hat. Now, it didn't say I'm a pretty pineapple hat. That was just something I said. And my 5-year-old puts it on and runs around the house now and goes, I'm a pretty pineapple. I'm a pretty pineapple. Cameron says there is a shirt that goes with that hat. I'm pretty sure I have a bunch of those shirts that would go with that hat, my brother. Pineapple shirts are one thing I have a ton of, and I always take them with me. Tess says I have a pineapple pin. I'm going to wear it upside down. Could be fun. I mean, listen, Tess, right? Like, don't be surprised if you get some people that come up to you and be like, how you doing? You here by yourself? I mean, it's possible, right? That's kind of like advertisement, but it's fun to see how many people would come up to you. Should make for an interesting embarkation. I know, right, Robin? So I think I'm going to be stopped and everyone's going to want to take a picture with the pineapple guy. And that was a big thing. Like I was going to do that on the Vloggers Extravaganza cruise in January. I was going to show up at embarkation wearing a full pineapple costume, and then all my friends talked me out of it. Scott, Cameron, Chuck, they all talked me out of showing up wearing a pineapple suit. And I was going to show up wearing a big old pineapple costume, but they all talked me out of it. It was a sad day when they all talked me out of it. But they convinced me to buy a flamingo outfit, and we all wore flamingo outfits to dinner one night. So, I mean, we can wear those, but I can't be dressed up like a dull pineapple getting ready to like chopped up. Nope, wasn't allowed. It's all good. It's all fun. But that's what it's been the last couple of days. Been a little busy, a little hectic at work. The kids started school last week, so getting everything into new routine now. It's kind of getting like into that part where it's starting to get settled. The kids are getting to bed early. They're getting ready for bed early. So I don't have little ones coming out, peeking around. Now my dad is drinking, so let's hope he doesn't come stumbling out here a little too tipsy. You need to wear a Naughty Cruiser shirt with it. So, all right, Julie. So I wasn't going to talk about it, but let's bring it up, right? Since you brought up having to wear a Naughty Cruiser shirt with it, let's talk about it. So Scott sent a picture yesterday in the private chat that we're in. It's me, Scott, and Chuck. We talk about everybody in there. So, yep, if you think we're talking about you, yeah, we're talking about you. I'm just kidding. We don't talk about anybody in there. It's just for us to have fun and joke and pick on each other, and that's exactly what we do. But Scott sent a picture yesterday. It was a pineapple upside down, and on the back of it, it said referee. So I want to take that logo with a pineapple and referee and put it on the back of a referee shirt, like a black and white striped referee shirt with the Naughty Cruiser logo on the front. So that is the shirt that's in the works. I haven't found a production company that specifically deals with not embroidery, but like vinyl printing or screen printing. So everyone that I found so far that does referee shirts is embroidered, and this wouldn't look good if it was embroidered. It would be super, super small. You can't really have it big, and it wouldn't look as good. But as soon as I find a production company that's able to make it the way I want it, it's definitely going to be purchased. And I'm hoping to have enough of them for the Boats and Bros that we all show up wearing those for the Boats and Bros cruise. No, Tess, it wouldn't be. If you're single and not looking for a husband, being hit on would not be an issue at all. So the ship I am on in October is the Glory out of New Orleans, and it is on the 20. I don't want to give you the wrong dates. The 28th. It leaves on the 28th. Nope, I lied. It leaves on the 29th. The 29th. Leaves the 29th, gets back the 5th on the Carnival Glory. Yeah, Chuck, may just have to do it on a black shirt. And that's another thing. Like, I can always take that logo, right? And I can put it in. So I use Canva to design all of my t-shirts. And then I use a third-party company like Bonfire or Teespring. Bonfire is my production company. Super, super simple, super quick. Shirts are there within days. Like, it's actually surprising how fast those shirts get ordered, get printed, and get shipped to the consumer. So if y'all are looking for some swag, right down in the description, you can get some swag, or one of the mods will drop the link to Bonfire in the chat. And I price all my shirts relatively cheap to where the commission is very bare minimum, but the production of the product and the product itself, quality is absolutely amazing. So, and it gets there very fast. You can get it within days. I think Scott ordered a shirt and had it within like 4 or 5 days after ordering it. But I can always take that logo and I can add it with black stripes on a white shirt or white stripes on a black shirt. And it will just be like the back side of the shirt. And then the logo on the front would just be plain black or plain white shirt. So there's a way around it. I just would rather it be on a referee style shirt. I think it would look better. Tess is on the Celebration October 8th. I love the Celebration. I can't wait to get back on there. Right. Like Julie said, you don't have to take them up on their offers, but it will be fun to get their reactions. Now, if you go on Insta Camera's website, you can get one of these really, really small cameras. They won't even know they're cameras. And you can make some shorts out of that and put them on YouTube. Just people's reactions. I think that would be pretty funny. And the one thing I wanted to start, but I haven't started yet, is micro reactions, right? So that was a big thing that I wanted to start back in June, July, and I haven't done it yet. So I think October is going to be when I start the micro reactions shorts, and I'm going to catch up with a lot of other small content creators and get their opinions on certain things and other people that book to be on that cruise with content creators, right? So this cruise in October is pretty much like a miniature vloggers extravaganza, but it's not extravagant, and it's with smaller vloggers. So no big channels, just a bunch of us going to hang out with each other, and then a bunch of other people booked to come hang out with us as well. But I think that's where I'm going to start the micro reactions, short vlogs, and all that stuff. Other than that, I got some vlogs that are going to come out this week. I've been working on a video. I know I said that last week too, and I'm so horrible. Nothing came out. Hopeless, like wishful thinking, right? Wishful thinking. But I do have something coming out. It'll be out by Monday, I promise. And I'm going to work so hard to get another one out in the middle of the week, so that way I make up for last week. So there's going to be at least 2 vlogs dropping by Friday of next week. Regular live show, regular time next week. The 29th at 9:30 p.m. Don't quote me on the time. I'm pretty sure it's 9:30 p.m. Let me just double check so I don't tell you wrong. And I can't pull it up on my phone, so we're going to do it another way. You ready? Let's do it this way. Pull it up on YouTube, baby. Pull it up on YouTube, baby. Yes, the 29th at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Myself and Josh from the Moonlight Adventures will be going live with our monthly peer-to-peer podcast. So you can check that out. It'll be a live, just like this. We'll be live with the one and only Coach Cruz. That is our special guest for that episode. And then again on the 4th of September, we'll be live with Tyler from The Tyler Show. So 9:30 next Tuesday, the 29th. So that'll be me, Josh Moon, Coach Cruz, peer-to-peer, talking all those good, simple things, keeping everyone afloat with everything that's going on with us, and just asking those questions that, some people do want to ask content creators, but don't know how to ask. Me, I'm going to ask anything because I'm not ashamed to ask questions. Richard in the house. What's going on, Richard? Yeah, Julie, I like that idea too, right? Like micro reactions is just the whole thing of getting a quick 30 to 60 seconds of someone's reaction, right? So do you like the ship? Do you like the entertainment? Do you like the food? Do you like this? What don't you like? Is this your first cruise? Things like that. So that's the whole plan with micro reactions. And it's an honest opinion, right? So you're getting somebody right out the gate. You're not giving them time to think of their answers, and they're giving you their most honest answer instantly. So that's one thing I want to check out. Tess, I do need to get more subs and more viewers, but that is on me for not being consistent. So first and foremost, I need to hold myself accountable and keep posting content on a regular. If you check my videos, I haven't posted a video in over a month. So that is on me. But I can't just depend on the lives to do everything. So hopefully over the next few weeks, I'll be pumping out more content, more videos, and everyone will continue to migrate to me all natural. I don't buy subscribers here. Everything is natural. Megan sees what's going on. What's going on, Meg? I hope you're having a great night. So hopefully everything over the next couple of weeks will generate a lot more traction. I know a cruise I'm going on at the end of the year will help generate traction because it's a big deal. And a lot of people want to know about that cruise. So hopefully that'll help me with the subscriber bump and all of that. But I'm happy with the natural growth. I'm happy to keep going up as long as I'm not going down. And I just love being able to come here and put out content for everyone to enjoy and just experience what I've experienced and share that experience with you. Yeah, it's going to be great with it being the second sailing. So I was originally going to go on the first sailing, but that's over Christmas. And with having kids, it's a little hard. I don't want to miss Christmas with my kids. So second sailing it was. I'm stuffy. I'm really stuffy. Let's see. What else can we talk about tonight? What else? So Boats and Bros 3, that's in February. But yeah, let's talk about that, right? So I go get the mail today, and NCL sends me an offer. Oh, excuse me, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. So NCL sends me an offer. Free cruise. I can go twice. It's either February or March of next year. Well, I can't do either one. February, I'm on the Vista, and then I can't take anything in March because I'm going away in April. Thank you very much. It's the weather. It's the no rain. It's the people out cutting grass all day long. Allergies are just kicking my butt this year. But I can't do either one, and they're both free. With the free at sea, I wouldn't have to pay to get on NCL ship, and I can't do either one. It's sad, but what are you gonna do? Let's just hope they keep sending them so I can eventually book one. Man, yeah, free cruises. They got to get better timing, and that's the second one I've gotten. So I got one that I can do in October, but I can't do that either because I'll be gone on the Glory. So it's either they need to get better with timing, or I need to stop booking so many cruises, right? So there's two ways you can look at it. I think they need to get better with their timing because the more cruises I book, that means the more I can do. So, but let's see. I think it's right here on the table. Let me see if I can't reach it. But it's called the Winning on Another Level. So this is the offer they sent me today. And it says The Haven by Norwegian. Rewarding experiences. Casinos at Sea is thrilled to invite you to participate in our annual Haven Suite Slot Tournament. First place winner wins a suite in the Haven by Norwegian plus a share of $15,000. Sail on one of the two tournament sailings in 2024 to the Mexican Riviera or the islands of the Western Caribbean. Book your free stateroom today. Your invitation includes free stateroom for two plus free at sea. Haven slot tournament entry for invited player. And I can either book a 7-day on the Norwegian Bliss from Los Angeles, California on February 25th, visiting 4 ports in Mexico, or a 7-day on the Norwegian Joy out of Miami on March 9th, visiting Honduras, Belize, and Mexico. And it includes 5 free at sea. So the unlimited open bar, the specialty dining, shore excursions, Wi-Fi, and extra guest. So it's an awesome offer that I can't take advantage of. Yes, Robin, NCL is returning to sail out of Baltimore. I believe they are returning with 2 ships to sail out of Baltimore. We decided to go to Alaska cruise around July or August of 2024. Richard, you are absolutely going to love it. If you've never been, it's absolutely amazing. I went in July and had such an amazing time. The weather was perfect. It was absolutely incredible. And I can't wait to go back in 2025. I want to go in 2024, but there's no guarantee yet because April is a big month, and that might be all I get for 2024 because it's that large. But yeah, it's definitely well worth it. I'm super excited. My 21-year-old granddaughter will be joining me on the Jubilee, but then again, I'll be like a mother hen with her. Tess, she's 21. Let her go. Let her experience it and have a great time. Man, don't worry about them young boys. Don't worry about the young boys. Let her go. Let her drink. Let her have a good time. I'm sure she'll enjoy herself. Scott, yes, Nancy and Daniel Fields will both be on that cruise. Absolutely. Absolutely, they'll be on that cruise. You know who won't be on that cruise? The Naughty Cruiser. That's who won't be on that cruise. And Chuck Spencer, because I'm sure he got the same offer, and I can guarantee you he won't be on that cruise either. So Tess says, I keep getting the $100 transatlantic offers, but I can't be off work that long. So April is that, right? April's a big month. So April, Princess is in February. Princess is coming out with a brand new ship called the Sun Princess. So it's one of their it'll be their newest ship. But the cool thing about it is it's their very first ship that has the whole family atmosphere to it. Now, Princess has been known to not have slides or anything like that on their ships. No water slides, nothing. This will be the very first ship that is like your XL class ships with Carnival that have water slides, that have the family friendly atmosphere. So y'all already know. Had to book that for April of next year. And then I am coming back from that trip on the Carnival Glory with everybody from Barcelona to Port Canaveral. So April's already pretty much booked solid, and there's really not much that I can do. But it's a possibility. Yeah. Let's see. Norwegian Cruise Line returning to Baltimore with 2 ships. So they will be returning in September with the Norwegian Sky and the Norwegian Sun in November. So yes, Baltimore is getting 2 Norwegian ships. Tess says I'm done with NCL unless it's free. Well, that's like the same thing with me, right? Like it's free and I can't even be on it. It's 2 different sailings and I can't even pick one. It's already done. Yeah, Meg, it's exciting. I can't wait. It's definitely going to be an epic adventure. Should I tell y'all what I'm looking for in 2025? That this is why I get ahead of myself, right? And this is why I just said I can't take this cruise because I get so ahead of myself that I can't do certain things. 2025, in the summer of 2025, I'm going to be having a cruise, most likely a group cruise to Alaska. But I've been talking with the boys. Now, every year, y'all know I do a Boats and Bros trip every single year. It's been happening now for 3 years. The next one is in February. But I'm looking at some epic type cruises in 2025 for me and the guys to just go hit a quick cruise and come back. But when I say quick, I mean like 9-10 days, right? So this won't be the Boats and Bros cruise. This will just be a quick trip that me and the guys go on if we can make it work and just be off and go. But I've been talking to them about Abu Dhabi. Now, I've been looking at a lot of itineraries that leave out of Abu Dhabi, that go to Dubai, Kuwait, all that. So I'm definitely game for a cruise out of Abu Dhabi, spends an overnight in Dubai, can go see the Burj Khalifa, all of that, one of the world's largest mosques. Absolutely insane to be able to sail in the Middle East and the Persian Gulf. It's one of those things that it gets like implanted in my brain and I can't get it out and it just stays there. So every day this week, I've literally went to YouTube and typed in Abu Dhabi cruises when I should be doing work like content and all that. I should be editing and posting and all that. I've been searching cruises out of Abu Dhabi and Dubai like crazy over the last week and a half. If it was the Prima, it would make it a lot harder to get it done. So I don't know. I don't know if it would be. See, the Viva's out and the Viva is the same as the Prima. So I think I would take the Viva over the Prima, just for content related purpose. Chuck says a bros trip to Alaska. I'm down. Not a bros trip to Alaska, but a full group cruise to Alaska. Odd as it may seem, in 24 cruises, I've only been down a slide once. I'm doing it on every cruise here on out, and Bolt is on the agenda for October and December. So December, Bolt is on the agenda. So starting in September, I'm getting back on my diet plan. I'm getting back on my regimen. I'm going to be going back to the gym, and I'm going to lose the weight I need to lose by December to ride Bolt. And I'm going to ride Bolt every single day, at least once a day. I don't care how much it's going to cost me, just so I know I rode that roller coaster 7 different times, 7 different places, 7 different environments, whether it's in the Caribbean, docked in port, in the middle of the ocean. It doesn't matter. I'm doing it 7 times. Megan says Abu Dhabi sounds amazing. Yes, it does. So like I've literally searched so much about the Abu Dhabi cruise. And MSC is a big cruise line that goes and sails out of Abu Dhabi and all of that. So it's definitely one of those places on the list that I have to go to. And honestly, there's not a lot of content out there about it. So Dubai, Abu Dhabi are definitely on the list. Richard says we got 71 days to Valor Cruise November 5th on a 5 cruise to Costa Maya and Cozumel. Now, I haven't been on the Valor either. So that's definitely something that's coming. I'm trying to hit every Carnival ship. Like if y'all haven't seen how I'm trying to do it, I'm trying to hit every Carnival ship possible. Every class, every ship possible. There's some that they got rid of after the pandemic that I can't get on, and that's unfortunate. But I'm gonna hit every Carnival ship. You watch, it's gonna happen. Tess says I'm booked as much as I can through spring of 2025, waiting on fall 2025 offers before I book anything else. So I haven't booked anything after April of 24 yet. I got to leave that open. I can't really plan anything because of the length of time that I'm going to be away in April. But I do plan to go away in the fall of 2024. Every year going away in the fall is like the best time for me. I love to cruise, right? So like Halloween, I've been on so many Halloween cruises over the last couple of years. I would hate to miss another Halloween cruise. So I'll probably definitely get something in the fall of 2024 and then start in 2025 after I get some more offers. Because right now I'm paying full price, and we don't pay full price here. We need to pay casino rate. So hopefully after October and February, my offers will start rolling in for 2025 a lot better. And then I can get booked on the Coop cruise and all that stuff. Right now, I'm not interested in paying $1,100 a person. Not going to happen. Yes, Julie, it would be cool. And it would be with Chuck and Scott. Like you can't beat it, right? And it would be, and it's great because like I get excited with little stuff. So like with this transatlantic cruise, this will be Chuck's first time flying. This will be Chuck's first time going on a cruise that long. It'll be his first time in Europe. So there's a lot of firsts for Chuck in April, and I'm super excited for it. Yeah, so I've seen some videos on the Valor, and I'm stoked to get on the Valor. Conquest ships have a weird flow, but the Valor was cool, better than the Glory for you. Okay, so weird flow. Am I going to be able to find myself from bar to bar? And the buffet. That's really all I need to worry about. If I can make it from my cabin to the buffet and to the bar, we're good, Meg. We are good. Richard's trying to get the wife to go on the Jubilee cruise. Do it. Now I do know that the New Year's Eve sailings have went through the roof. I did not pay ridiculous amount. I literally paid for 3 of us. I think it was like $900 total, and that's after taxes and gratuity. So it really was not bad for a balcony room. Jennifer tries that in the house. No, Julie, it doesn't get any better. Yeah, it's going to be an epic adventure for sure. Why you gotta go there, Charles? Why you gotta go there, Charles? Um, Hold on, y'all. I gotta remove that blue color from Chuck's name because he had to go there. You had to go there, bro. Why'd you have to go there? It's your fault. I get hit all the time. Put another $100 in, Mike. Put another $100 in, Mike. Put another $100 in, Mike. Why do you have to go there, Charles? Yeah, Julie, Charles. I only call him Charles when it's like when we're having certain conversations. I'll be like, all right, Charles. I'd be like, man, he'll just look at me. You know? I did it to him on the cruise too, because usually when we're at dinner and they ask him his name, he'll tell them it's Charles. But he'll tell everybody it's Chuck. So when the cabin steward came by, he was like, what's your name? I said, oh, I'm Mike. And he's like, Chuck. And I was like, no, that's Charles. That's Charles. He tells everybody Charles. Meg said, I didn't hate the Glory, but there was a Red Frog pub on the Valor. Yeah, so I know there's not a Red Frog pub on the Glory, so that's a big down, right? Like a lot of people like the Red Frog pub. I'm a big Alchemy bar guy, so no Red Frog pub might not necessarily make or break me, but as long as there's a piano bar and there's an Alchemy bar, I'm a happy guy. Happy guy. Yeah, you should meet them. Are you going to the Helen meetup next year? Because I'm going to convince them to go to the Helen meetup next year. Tess says, right, like 5K for 2 interior, and you paid 300-ish with 250 OBC. So lucky. Jumped on that offer quick. Yeah, and that's like with me. So it's me, Scott, and Cameron sharing a room. I typically don't share a room with more than one person, but everybody wanted to get on and try out the ship. So I really don't have an issue with it. But we're in a balcony. We're right on the Lido. So it's well worth it. I don't think it's bad at all. You know, $900 for 3 people, 7-day cruise, brand new ship out of Galveston, and that's covering port fees, taxes, and gratuities. Well worth the price. Meg will be at the Helen meetup. So there you go, Meg. You'll be able to see everybody at the Helen meetup. The Helen meetup will be happening March. Let me get the dates. I got the dates right here. I think it's 8th through the 10th. Yes, March 8th through the 10th will be the Helen meetup. Jennifer tries that. It is the meetup the second week of March, like Meg just said, in Helen, Georgia. So if you don't know what Helen, Georgia is a little German town. It's Germanesque. So they have a lot of like German food, German look buildings. They look like it literally looks like you're in Old Town Germany. So it's definitely a cool little thing. But Riley Creative Travel and Darian from Magnificent Germany with Darian host it every year. So it's just a meetup with some creators and some folks, and it'll be in Helen, Georgia. Meg lives in Atlanta, so it's easy for her. And Chuck lives in Albany, so it'll be easy for him. Scott lives in Panama City Beach, so he'll probably have Chuck pick him up, send them out of his way for 2.5 hours, and then make Chuck drive all the way over to Helen. Bridger says, I love Galveston. We spent our 10-year anniversary there and on the breeze. So this will be my first cruise out of Galveston, right? So anytime I've been to Texas, it's literally been to Dallas or Frisco. I haven't went any other place in Texas. Now, Texas is big. It ain't as big as Alaska. Yeah, I said it. So what? Sue me. It ain't nowhere near as big as Alaska. Alaska is 4 times the size of Texas. But I've been to Dallas and Frisco for most of it. And that's pretty much it, right? So I had business out there. I went for business, and that was pretty much it. I never really got to explore or do anything like that. So this will be my first time going and cruising out of Texas. It'll be my second time out of New Orleans, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, first time out of Texas. So I definitely have to get in and spend a little bit of time in port, either the day before or, well, I'm not getting in until super late the day before. So it's not going to be the day before, but the morning of the cruise or the day we get back. It's not hate on Texas. It's not hate on Texas. It's just Alaska's bigger. Alaska's bigger. Listen, I got family in Texas, man. Like, Alaska's bigger. And I've been to Alaska, and I like Alaska. I'm sorry. So Meg says if you go to Helen, prepare for random freezing temps. So see, now you're gonna talk me out of it. Slinky Ingle King in the house saying all that hate on Texas. I don't hate Texas. I love Texas. Texas gave me Buc-ee's, and I really can't hate a place that gave me a beaver that tastes that good. Jennifer tried that, loved cruising out of NOLA. We'll sure do it again. So this will be my second time in October. And I'm super stoked because there's like certain food that I want to go and get, and I want to make sure I get it because I'm only there for the day prior to the cruise leaving, and then I'm there for a few hours after we get back. But I'll definitely be getting some boudin balls. I think I'm going to try oysters for the first time because Cameron keeps talking about oysters. And I'm really not a big oyster guy, but Cameron and Chuck, they keep like backing me in a corner, put it on a cracker, put it with some hot sauce, put it this way, put it that way. And so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Tess says, I go to Frisco, Plano, Dallas often. Love to visit, but wouldn't live there. No trees, tons of traffic. So when I first went for business, I went years ago to Dallas, and there was like nothing around, right? Like it took forever to get to the hotel, but there was really not much that I seen when I went years and years ago. Now I was younger. I was maybe like 26, 27. So really didn't pay attention to too much. But when I went back for business, all my business happened in like Frisco and right on the outskirts of Dallas. It took me like 30 minutes just to get out of the airport. Like, and I was on the road, but the airport access roads and all that are so long. It took forever to get out of the airport. And then I conduct my business in Frisco, go to warehouse meets and all that stuff. And then I'd go back, get on the plane and roll out. But I've had some fun times in Dallas. I went to a Dallas Stars game, hung out with Dak Prescott in an elevator, even though he didn't know I was hanging out with him in an elevator. He just knew me as a nobody. I knew who he was, but it was all right. It wasn't bad. Seen Chuck the Iceman Liddell at the Dallas Stars game. So Dallas Stars lost, but I mean, that's not here nor there. Tess says oyster bleach. I've tried them in Vegas and Seattle. Blech. No, thank you. Blech. She didn't say bleach. She said blech. Blech. I don't know. It's tough. They keep trying to convince me. So we'll see what happens. Thanks to Slinky, or I would have never tried them. And damn, I can't get enough of them. Ew, Cameron. That reminds me of Schitt's Creek, right? Ew, David. Ew, David. Ew. I've never tried them. And I'm a big seafood guy. I love seafood, all different types of seafood. But I can't see myself doing that to something that's raw and slimy and goopy. It's already getting me there. I get what you're saying, Tess. If you got to put all kinds of sauces and stuff on it to make it edible, there's a reason why you got to cover it with all that stuff. I'm right there with you, Julie. I'm right there with you. And Chuck's telling me I might like them fried more than I like them raw, and that's a possibility. That's a big possibility. Now, I eat sushi. I eat certain types of sushi. I eat certain sashimi. So like tuna and all that, I can eat that raw with no problem. But this big old boogery looking thing, I don't know. And I even eat clams, and I'm literally putting my foot in my mouth right now, right? Like I'll eat middle neck clams, but they're the smaller clams. I'll eat those raw too. I don't know. I can't do salmon. No salmon. Nope. I can't even eat cooked salmon, bro. It gets me sick. So salmon's something I can't do. No. No salmon for me. Salmon cones. I've tried those. The cone rolls, no, bro. They go in, they come out. Nope. Listen, Cameron, you're not selling me. You're not selling me. You don't have to put all that stuff on. You're not selling me, bro. You're sucking back a big old slimy thing full of ocean water. No. When I was a kid, my parents told me don't swallow the salt water. You're not selling me. Listen, we'll just play it by ear and we'll see how it goes. And that'll be it. We'll see how it goes, right? Who knows? Again, I might like them. I might fall in love with oysters. I might have to have them all the time. I don't know. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Salmon is not goodness. No. Richard, you need a lesson on seafood. Salmon's not goodness. For you, it might be. For me, it's not. Salmon's not goodness. Nope. Everyone eats it, but this guy. No thanks. No thanks. Now, if you want to throw down some mahi-mahi, some halibut, some snapper, some yellowtail, some grouper, some redfish, some kingfish, some fish dips, some fish spreads, we'll go at it all day long. We'll go at it. Who has to be the first? Catfish. I got a whole freezer full of catfish. Cajun catfish nuggets, chef's kiss, all day long. It's not seafood. Nope, it's white fish though, so it's not bad. What else? What else do I eat? Shrimp, scallops. There's so much. Sea bass, that's another good one. Striper's another good one. I eat all different types of crabs. I eat so much seafood. Years ago, I went to the doctor for an allergy test, and they told me I was allergic to shellfish. And she was like, you need to stop eating shellfish. And I was like, you can go, because that ain't going to happen. You got to carry around an EpiPen. That ain't going to happen either. I've been eating seafood my whole life, man. I ain't never had a problem with it. Knock on wood. And I'm going to continue eating seafood. And that's the way that's going to be. But all different types of shellfish, all different types of fish, all of it. I'll eat it all day long. Salmon, I tried. All right. Nope. Can't do it. My favorite, though, is like mahi-mahi fish tacos or redfish, like fried whole snapper. Oh, yeah. Yep. Cajun catfish nuggets, they're another good thing. I even eat squid. I even eat octopus. If y'all seen my vlogs from Spain, y'all see me eating octopus. I'll go hard with seafood. Oysters and salmon is where I lose it. I don't know, y'all. It's where I lose it. Yes, Rudy's is delicious. Giant sea scallops, I'll eat those too. Baby sea scallops, I'll eat those too. I'll eat unagi, which is eel. I eat spicy tuna rolls. Listen, salmon dip is different than salmon, right? So that's just a little bit of fish mixed in with other ingredients, and it tasted good. I'm not going to lie. I tasted it on the whale watching excursion, and it was good. Y'all see that in an upcoming vlog sometime next week. So I'm not going to lie. It wasn't bad, but whole pieces of salmon or raw salmon, I can't do it. It's just, for some reason, it hits my tongue, and then it's automatic regurgitation. It won't work out. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all for being here. 18 of y'all holding it down until 11 p.m. at night. If you haven't done so, please do me the favor and go over and hit that like button so we can get that like count up. And I think that's it for the week, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of you. Yes, Tess calamari is a bomb with some garlic aioli. Chef's kiss. Y'all are getting me hungry. It's 11 o'clock at night here, and there's no seafood places open. But I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. And I will be back here next Thursday, same time, same place. Salmon, that is. You got it, Jolie. Salmon. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Until next time, y'all know what to do. Y'all stay naughty. Peace.